Not everybody grew up with a granny or a mother to teach them how to make these pies. So let's have a little talk about sweet potato pie basics and sweet potato pie math when you want to make more than one pie. And as you learn and get more comfortable, you can just use this video as a reference, just as a starting point. And as you do this more and more, you'll come up with your own recipe and ratios. But let's just start here. So for every one sweet potato pie, you want 2 cups of mashed sweet potato, plus 2 eggs, plus 1 cup of sugar, plus 1 stick of melted butter, and a half a cup of evaporated milk, or you can use half and half, whichever one you have on hand. Sweet potato pie basic flavorings are vanilla extract, cinnamon, and nutmeg. And if you want to take it up a notch, you can always use fresh nutmeg, which I tend to do from time to time. Also, additionally, I want to add that spices like cloves and allspice and ginger should be saved for a pumpkin pie. The next controversy we want to talk about is roasting sweet potatoes versus boiling them. I have done that both. I have boiled and I have roasted, and I really don't have a preference for either one. It just depends on whichever one I feel like doing at the time. So we're not going to argue about that. But we do want to talk about whipping these sweet potatoes without any ingredients versus mashing them. We want to whip them first so that we can remove any strings that may be in the sweet potatoes. See, they have a tendency to wrap themselves around the beater, and then all you have to do is rinse them off, whip again, rinse off until you see no more strings. For a more custardy pie filling, I do recommend using melted butter versus softened butter. And if we are lucky, hopefully Magnolia Star will bring back their cinnamon butter extract, which took my sweet potato pies up to another level last year. Additionally, I do not blind bake my pie shells because they're going to bake in the oven for over an hour. The oven at 350 degrees. I normally start them at 45 minutes. Sometimes they go to up till an hour. When making multiple pies, you want to adjust the original recipe that I gave you by adding an additional egg per pie, another half a stick of butter per pie, another half a cup of sugar per pie, and same with the milk, like a 1/4 cup of milk per pie. I hope this helps, and happy baking.